You know, it was really interesting last night while I was talking to my buddy Josh, and we were talking about being lonely and what it is we're actually looking for. And I looked around this room and I was seeing all these guys that I think are cute. And I said, Josh, you know what's really upsetting for me? Is when I look around, I'm like, that guy's cute, 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 he looks interesting. I'm like, my type is so broad, one would think it'd be easy to find somebody. I said, but the problem is, it looks broad, but it's not. It apparently is not. Or the people I'm looking at are they give off some kind of energy that says, ooh, not me. And I'm attracted to that. So that's a problem. Have I met guys that are interested in me? There's a lot of people that are interested in me. A lot of guys. A lot of guys. Problem when we break that down, and you say, well, if a lot of guys are interested in you, why are you single? None of them live nearby. I have a lot of Instagram people and quite a few Facebook, and oh my God, my Snapchat is basically Australia and Europe. And it's like, wait a minute, I can't marry any of these people. Maybe I could, but I'm like, how would you know somebody well enough? So, it is what it is. As we were talking last night, I told Josh, I said, you know, if I won the lottery, I think I'd move to Chicago. He says, oh, I love Chicago. That would be a great place to move to. And then I walked outside in the freezing cold and said, is that really where I want to live? Chicago gets really cold. I'm not a fan of hot. I'm also not a fan of freezing. And Chicago gets mighty cold. I'm like, you know, maybe Atlanta would be good. But I'm not winning the lottery anytime soon. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. Because if I do, then it'll be wonderful. But if not, life goes on. And I have to start thinking about what I want to do. Because if my job doesn't turn into something a little bit more permanent, I need to find something that is. And I don't really want to stay in a red state. I'm just over it. So I got some thinking to do and some like real deep, like what is it you want to be when you grow up? Conversations to have. Where I'm at right now is weird and fun and nice. And I get to like talk to people that are way above me. And they look at me like I have some kind of magic formula and I could make their lives better. Out in the world, I went on a date once. So this all revolves. We all get from one point to another. I went on a date once and the guy said, this was the best date I've ever been on in my life. I said, oh, cool. That makes me happy. He says, I don't know how anybody else could compete with this. And I'm like, interesting. I wasn't his person. But I do really good dates. Which tells me, you know, when I look at the really hot guys that have been hitting on me, even though they're inappropriate and not for general purposes of going to manage into anything, I can date and I can hook some really hot guys. And I can make even these like avoidant people go, oh, you would be so cool. So I have everything. I just need to find the right guy. And that's fucking annoying. Isn't it, Boo? Fucking annoying. Love you guys.